Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our award celebration this evening. This is easily one of our favorite events every year. I know we're competing with some baseball and softball tonight, but for many of our award winners tonight, this is a huge accomplishment, an accomplishment for many of our students that I've been a part of since elementary school, some of them since middle school. But tonight is a night that we love to share with our parents and with our staff members as well. It's a night that is an honored night because it signifies the hard work academically of our students. It's been a pleasure and a privilege to see these students grow throughout the course of the elementary and the middle school years, and to see these fine young men and women grow as they continue to academically succeed and achieve throughout the years. Before we individually recognize these students, let me say first that they would not be here without the support of their parents and their families. So students, if we could, let's give those supports a round of applause for the folks around us. Students, this is your night. It's a night to celebrate the hard work that you have put in and the ability to overcome all of the roadblocks that you have faced this year. This is a huge accomplishment any year, but especially this year. So congratulations to each of you. It is my pleasure at this time to introduce to the podium our superintendent at Highlands School District, Dr. Monique Mawhinney.
Thank you, Mr. Mort. Good afternoon and a special welcome to the parents, guardians, and staff members who have gathered here today to celebrate the academic achievements of our high school students. I have to say it is so nice to see everyone and be able to recognize our students for these accomplishments in person. It really has been too long. Students, please take a moment to thank your parents, guardians, teachers, counselors, administrators, and anyone else who has helped you achieve this success by giving them another round of applause. And now, please give yourselves a round of applause. Today is a day of celebration. Young ladies and gentlemen, you are being acknowledged for the excellence of your academic performance. Many of you have made this day possible through persistent and hard work, internal and external motivation, and your love of learning, and we commend you for it. This past year has been challenging, to say the least. More so than ever, you had to find a way to stay motivated and balance your school responsibilities with other significant issues that resulted from the COVID pandemic. You all had to face a new way of learning that included changing from a hybrid to full remote instructional model several times throughout the year. Some of you faced added stress because of a loved one who contracted COVID or even passed away from it. You may have gotten the virus yourself, which resulted in illness and/or the need to quarantine. The pandemic took away the opportunity for you to socialize with friends and family, both inside and outside of school. Some of you had parents or family members who lost their jobs due to COVID. The fact that you faced these hardships while continuing to excel in your academics speaks volumes about your character and commitment to education. Each of you possesses the qualities of a true RAM student, and I could not be prouder of you. It truly is my honor and privilege to serve as your superintendent. I wish you the best of luck as you continue your educational and personal journeys, either as a high school student or a graduate. I know you will continue to achieve great things and make us proud. Thank you. At this time, I would like to ask Tessa Deemer, member of our National Honor Society and senior, to come up for the invocation.
Hello, everyone. Let us bow our heads for a moment. Our Heavenly Father, we ask your special blessing upon the students, parents, and educators gathered here this evening to celebrate the special gifts we have received through your grace. We humbly give thanks for the gifts of the intelligence, perseverance, and the love of learning. Give us the grace to apply the wisdom we have gained to benefit humanity. Guide us to live lives strengthened by your principles of faith, hope, and love as we endeavor each in our own way to enrich the lives of all those we touch. We ask this in your holy name. Amen.
Good evening, everyone. All right, it's still afternoon, I think. My name is Sean Bennis, one of the building principals here at the Highlands High School, and it is with great pleasure that I get the opportunity to introduce our guest speaker for this evening. Our guest speaker is a classmate of mine, a teammate of mine. His name is Dale Shaw, a graduate of Highlands High School, class of 1987. Currently, he serves as a region business director for Janssen Neuroscience Franchise, a division of Johnson & Johnson. He is responsible for a team of 60 neuroscience field sales specialists and district sales managers in the Southeast region of the United States. In this role, Dale was responsible for leading and developing his neuroscience field sales professionals to satisfy the unmet medical needs of patients suffering from neurological disorders in the ecosystems of care they are responsible for. In the wake of the global pandemic, that arguably spawned a mental health crisis for individuals across the globe that the three molecular entities Dell is responsible for impact lives and legacies on a daily basis. Dale also serves in a unique avocation as National Football League official. He is entering his 9th season as an official for the league. A few of his accolades are product launches, building organizational capabilities, officiating well over 300 professional and college football games, winning 5 total and 4 consecutive President's Circle Sales Performance Awards, earning second season playoff assignments in the National Football League. Those are all milestones that mark Dale's professional and avocational accomplishments. With nearly 30 years of pharmaceutical sales and sales leadership experience and over 3 decades of football officiating experience, Dell is convinced that attitude and effort are the 2 defining factors that shape an individual's path and purpose in life. His life's journey with a wife of 28 years, Jada Shaw, and 2 young adults, daughter Jasmine is in her first year of law school, and son Dale III, who is a sophomore in college. Dale holds a bachelor's degree in liberal arts from Allegheny College and a master's of business administration from the University of Pittsburgh's Joseph M. Katz Graduate School of Business. Without further ado, I turn it over to Mr. Dale Shaw. Dale, we're not hearing you. Hold on one sec. Try it again. Yep. Zoom. It's great, isn't it? Actually, and how prepared Dale is, him and I sat here at about 7:45, 8 o'clock this morning and went over this twice to get it right, and everything sounded perfect, everything was going great. Unfortunately, now we have a little technical difficulties. Thank you. Let this external mic. Unplug it. This mic.
HDMI. That's fine.
Test it. I tested it.
That's good. Can you get him to say something one more time?
Dale, can you try to say? Still.
Please.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much for your Zoom grace. We adopted that and the standard terminology in the way of all that we're doing to try to stay safe and well. First and foremost, I'm humbled by the opportunity to connect with you this evening, to the superintendents, the principals, as well as to the parents, as well as the honorees this evening. Thank you for giving me just a little bit of time this evening as I have learned through other speakers that are well more eloquent and equipped than I am. I'm going to exercise the 3 Ds tonight or this evening or afternoon to be bold, be brief, be gone. Because I want ultimately at the end of the day, you all to have that precious time to continue to make moments and memories of those that matter. Now, I will say, if you would have told me that I would have gotten a phone call from Sean Bennett 35 some odd years ago after we left the room that you're sitting in right now, I probably would have also told you that my 23-year-old daughter, 28-year-old son, come home, they hug my neck, they grab my phone, do something called Venmo or Cash App, and for whatever reason they're happy. I have no idea what they've done in terms of my bank accounts, but nonetheless, we are all obviously looking to continue to adapt and strive for our best self. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. If you can just affirm when you see it, I would greatly appreciate that. I'm a firm believer of you get what you give. And so I'm going to ask, first and foremost, if you can see my screen. We're dealing with what, 96% of love? Come on now. We need to answer these questions with a little bit of energy this evening, so I will certainly ask for that. My goal tonight, honor those who earned it, share a little bit of perspective and the path forward. Again, I'm a firm believer if you get what you give. I can see the audience, so my ask of you is this. Those students that earned an award, please stand up. Stand up, those students who earned an award this evening. Yes, yes, I see you standing. Thank you. Thank you for being there. One last ask. Give yourselves a resounding round of applause. I need to hear you something. All right, outstanding. keep standing. The reality is who I am and who all of you are, guess what it comes from? It comes from that belief system that each and every day, all of you are unique in your capability and ability. I know for a fact, in order to earn the right to be in that room, all of you certainly figure out ways to balance the complexity of your daily lives. For me, one on the other element of the spectrum, the application, serving the National Football League. The other spectrum, working and supporting Johnson & Johnson. I will say, as you stand, just for the record, Ms. Shaw gave me permission to invest with all of you this evening. She also gives me permission to invest with the league for my 9th year coming up, but certainly this belief system is at the root and at the core of your accomplishments. Now, I do want to level set here. The reason I asked you to stand up and to give a resounding round of applause, you heard it through the openings. Throughout all the openings, the reality is you just gave your parents, your teachers, your support system a resounding round of applause, because without them, none of this would be possible. So let's give it up to them one more time and thank them for the sacrifice that help you achieve your best self in academia. Now you can sit up. Now I will have parents. I know you're dealing with 96%ers and individuals that think they have the rule corner. Take a look at them. Say thank you for giving you the respect and honor that you deserve. And then we all know that ultimately, when they arrive at the baby journey that we are all at, they may think you're about 86% right. Believe me, when they get to where we are in our life journey, they will remember this moment and know that you are 100% right in all that you sacrificed, all that you've done in support of them. They will get there. They will get there. How do I know that? Well, this individual that you see on the screen, I didn't tie that those out myself. In fact, I had to learn that obviously from someone else. And this gives me the opportunity to recognize the fact that the most important element that we are all acutely aware of in the wake of COVID-19, everything that you know or will ever learn came from someone else. And the moment that we recognize that, the support, the environment, the opportunity, we have the opportunity then to take the next step in this journey. What is that next step as you leave that auditorium? I gotta say, Sean, the place looks exactly the way you left it. My goodness gracious. I mean, wow. I can remember time out at back corner doing the setting off, and the teacher said, oh no, you are a Shaw, you come up front, you get your book, and you get to work. Now, the place looks fabulous. Hoping one day I'll get to be there. Know yourself. So, all of you have to demonstrate a level of professional discipline. Professional discipline. Self-discipline. To do what? Get yourself out of your own way. How do I know that? Those times when you could have taken a different route, wasted time, put time elsewhere. You decided to self-govern your attitudes and your intentions. Why is that important? I gotta tell you, truth be told, there are some adults that don't have self-discipline. And knowing yourself, coupled with the fact that others around you help you become your best self, critically important. A lesson that I've learned walking those same halls that you're walking today. The other element, endeavor and constant. Gotta tell are irrefutable elements that every one of your parents and support systems know will take you further than any skill set that you acquire. Said another way, these elements make room for your gifts. These elements create an environment for you to learn and to grow in all that your life's journey has. Pack these 10 every single day of your life, and you will find yourselves doing things beyond the scope of perhaps limitations that others may put on you. Attitude and effort. You heard me mention this. I'm not going to belabor these top elements above here. We're talking about excellence. How do I know 96% and above are in the room? Attitude and effort that maintains that level of perspective around why pursuing excellence is important, why striving to create an environment that surrounds yourself with the kind of thinking, there's groupthink that is elite, and then there's groupthink that's anything other than 96%. And when you leave these halls, I guarantee you, you will have established patterns of behavior that ultimately will dictate your possible outcomes for any endeavor that you pursue in your life's journey. Tonight, though, we're going to focus on excellence and elite. When you are doing things that matter, you will face adversity. That is certain. That is an absolute certainty. So the other component that I wanted to share that I have learned walking those same halls, listening to the teachers and the counselors, being admonished by my parents who cared enough about me to establish a belief system and challenge me to create an environment whereby I can show up balanced. That just means don't get too high with the highs and don't get too low with the lows. You're never as good as you think and you're never as bad as you think. You've got to continue to strive to maintain balance. That sets you up for wisdom and knowledge, the application. Simply put, knowing that a tomato is what? A fruit. Yet knowing it doesn't belong in a fruit salad, that's the wisdom. You may have knowledge, but without wisdom, it's useless. And when adversity is certain, you must pursue wisdom and knowledge. And I am not angry, I'm just passionate about what my obligation is to all of you in giving back this evening. Being tribal, simply put, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. An elite, excellent core of individuals pursuing their life's destiny, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. You must surround yourself with individuals who edify, stretch, build, strive to create, not an elitism, because the reality is, for those of you in the room, your teachers, your parents, your support systems, they expect more. And in order to deliver that more, you've got to be tribal, be intentional with the time you invest, and then show that authentic humility on a day-to-day basis. These are just a few tenets. I won't hit them all tonight so that I can remain bold and brief and be gone. Ultimately, though, you definitely need to establish some time for what my daughter calls self-care. That just means she spends money, goes to the spa, and has a wonderful time while she's still striving to earn her law degree. In all certainty, you definitely need to take care of yourself, your well-being, establish that high ground for the hard times that will come with your journey. Know that. Be curious. Intellectual courage. You want to be able to ask those questions before you are forced to have the answers. So be brave. Be curious. know that there's always more. The longer I spend on this side of eternity, the more I am convinced, the less I know. That's the reason for remaining intellectually courageous and pursuing that wisdom and knowledge. Authentic, I'll leave you with, your mistakes will teach you way more than anything you ever accomplished in life. Why? Because inside of those mistakes are the lessons learned. They're the introspection of being honest with yourself. And then if you've got a group of individuals that you've surrounded yourself with where you can reach for that rare air of saving lives and doing something wonderful, even in the wake of a global pandemic, that last part about hard stuff doesn't matter when the mission is clear. And I know for a fact there are individuals in this room this evening that are going to do fabulous things in addition to pay for my retirement in a few years. I'll just digress for a minute on that front. But I will say, adversity is certain. And one last illustration, I'm often asked, are you a glass half empty or a glass half full individual? I'm just grateful to have the glass. I'll figure out how to fill it. And then this other quote that says, someone asked me, why do you always insist on taking the hard road? My reply is, why do you assume that I see two roads? Adversity is certain. Know thyself. Pursue wisdom, knowledge, and remain humble and edify. Seek those who edify, encourage, and build up. And with that, I'll close. Thank you for your time. Appreciate the opportunity.
Before he leaves, I just want to point out that one of the reasons I was choosing speakers and chose Dale was that he has sort of accomplished everything he strived for. I can remember him motivating me academically in some of the classrooms. But that's because I was saving him on the field when he couldn't chase the guy down the path for my ass. But, no,
True, very true.
he is an inspiration to me. And once again, a round of applause, please.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. Stay safe. God bless.
At this time, we are going to At this time, we're going to recognize our ninth grade academic award winner. Once again, just to repeat, these students have earned a 96% or higher, or are one of the top 10 in their grade level, or one of the outstanding career and technical education students. Gabrielle Baylov, Jocelyn Belak, Lily Earnesser, Nevaeh Kelligan, Aubrey Howard, Alexandria Welling. Anna Marie Williams. We did want to mention, this is the first year of, we are sort of putting responsibility on the students, and obviously it'll go on to some of the parents, but they are receiving, every year from this point forward, they will receive an honor cord for each time that they receive this award of 96% or higher. So if, for example, we usually give brown and gold, and they wear them out, they could receive a black, a white, a brown, and a gold. Some of our seniors will be receiving 4 cords this year. This year we are also going to be a little bit flexible in distributing those cords to students not in attendance, since it is the first year. And there is a softball game, baseball game, but if we are going to require people to be in attendance to receive the cords moving forward, unless they have a very good excuse, obviously, of like a softball game and a baseball game. But they are receiving the cords. That is what's in the manila envelopes, and also a plaque this evening. With that being said, the 9th grade Academic Honors Award winner. At this time, we would like to honor our grade 10 students. Ella Adolf. Brenna Elias. Rachel Babensack. Tyler Bender. Brenna Bonnet. Cassidy Campbell. Austin Ciccarelli. Elena Serino. Zachary Dunlap. Garrett Frost. So, Eve Johnson. Noel Krager. Noah Kuchek. James Kuntz. Logan Lott. Emma Mann. Aiden Martinka. Mallory Martinka. Naya Meggetts. Riley Pointkowski. Matthew Stanonis. Michaela Stefanik. And Lucas Wentz. Once again, please put your hands together for grade 10 Highlands.
It is now my pleasure to recognize the 11th grade honorees for tonight. Noah Barch. Hannah Light. Brandon Burns. Hadley Collins. Isabella Conley. Michaela Ruthabel. Justin Doe. Maria Fabregas. Jason Flack. Danielle Guthrie. Christopher Laser. Allison Love. Jake Peters. Richard Ratliff. Ronald Ratliff. Edward Ripple. Destiny Schreckengoss. Edward Shriver. Fatima Sharif. Jalen Sabatka. Mara Williams. Rebecca Young. Our 11th grade honor students. It is now my pleasure to introduce our senior award winners. And for me, this was a little bittersweet because I've known a lot of these students since they were in kindergarten and gave quite a few of these students their kindergarten diplomas. Austin Allen. Jacob Allen. Sydney Altfather. Joshua Beck. Frank Belak. Madison Black. Cindy Carnahan, all who cannot be with us tonight. Tessa Deemer, who is with us. Julia DeSanto. Jason Doe. Olivia Duncan. Brandon Erb. Caitlin Gardone. Riley Hendrickson. Emma Howell. Sarah Carnes. Kylie Karolkowski. Beatrice Latina. We've got a few more that can't be with us tonight. Gabriel Norris, Nicholas Seabaugh, Stephen Pitkovich, Crystal Racis, Morgan Shearer, Joshua Weil, Jocelyn Williams. We have Kate Terryberry, who is here. Lillian Trent, who cannot be with us tonight. And last but not least, Caleb Urenic. And if we could have one more round of applause for our senior.
If we could give all the award winners one more round of applause, please. Also, this could not be done without the two ladies that just walked in the back, Miss Sirota and Miss Barch, Miss Patty, Miss Brittany. Could we give them a round of applause, please? Once again, congratulations to all those receiving an award this evening. Also, thank you to Dr. Mooney, Dr. Kublik, and the Highlands School Board for their continued support of academic success of our high school students. Thank you for all the high school staff for their flexibility and courage during these trying times. And finally, thank you to all the parents for instilling the characteristics that allow your son or daughter to receive this award. Congratulations to all of you. Please continue to make your school proud, your teachers proud, your parents proud, and most importantly, yourself proud. Please remember, Rams for life. Thank you, and have a great evening.